Hey y'all, cheers to being 34. Thought I'd climb a mountain. This is the highest point. Down there is Dewey Lake. And it zigzagged all the way up and around, up and around, up and around till you get up to here. Somebody even made a nice little bench for me. Woo! All right, guys, we're gonna head up the trail here. This is the Jenny Wiley Trail. This trail is about 4.5 miles long total through steep mountain terrain. Well worth the hike, and I'll show you some cool stuff along the way. We broke it into two parts, the first half from the left and the second from the right, meeting in the campground. This is a steep hill. We just got started, but this is not an easy hike. Looking forward to it. And here's something you don't come across too often, that low to the ground. It's a hornet's nest. Glad it's nice and cool this morning. Kind of keep them dormant. Neat find though. Seen another deer. Already spooked it, it ran off. I'll keep you posted if I see some more cool stuff. Not even halfway up, already a cool view of the lake. Quite a few trees fall. Probably from the storms. Thought there'd be a lot more fall colors, but I guess we're just a little early. Getting close to the top. Really cool rock formation up on the top here. Of course, I really want to go climb it, but don't see an easy way up. So I think it's doable that you could kind of scale up this tree and get onto the top of it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that today. You can tell it's hard to get up here because not a bunch of idiots have come up here and spray painted it. But that's cool. You got a pretty good, looks like there's a little bit higher to go, but that's basically the peak. It's beautiful up here. Haven't seen a single person either, so that's always cool. Yeah, definitely not an easy hike. If you're not used to doing stuff like this, I wouldn't recommend it. Not good for kids either. Maybe like 10 and up, or even like, I don't know. Definitely not good for a toddler or something. So keep that in mind. But hey, dads, if the wife and kids want to hang out at camp, you can still get out and check it out. It's pretty sweet. Kind of wish I'd packed a lunch. Look at this tree growing right out in this rock. Very cool. I bet there's many a stories up here. If only the rocks could talk. That's where I was just up at. Now, I know everybody knows about Red River Gorge, but I think this place is underrated for sure. Today on Ancient Aliens, was this left here by the early settlers? Are pilgrims actually aliens? Find out. Just when I think I'm gonna start heading back down, we go up again. Hopefully there's another bench up here. This is the way your grandparents took to school, except it was covered in snow. I guess this was some kind of antenna up here, but I mean, a big electrical line right now. The ground's really the last thing you want to see up here. I don't know if that was remnants from the hurricane or what, but never touch anything like that just in case it's still alive. Check out that view. Normally the power lines are really ugly, but from up here it kind of actually gives you a clear view, and it's really cool. It's a hard hike, but it's worth it. This is the view from the other side. Gorgeous. Guessing this is some kind of water reservoir, maybe. I don't know. So I guess that's neat, maybe. I don't know. Some really pretty big chestnut trees up here. Camera doesn't really do it justice, but some pretty good sized trees. I would say there's not too many people excited to hike up this far to log it, although I'm sure it's been logged 2 or 3 times. Really cool rock formations up here. I mean, just a heck of a view. See the lake down there. Now that's cool. You know, at some point somebody slept under there and camped for a night or so, stay out of the rain. Let's keep going. We finally started the descent. Another cool thing up here is just how quiet it is. Very cool. When I say there's some steep trails through here, this is what I'm talking about. We've almost made it back to the campground. I'll put my phone back in my pocket for this part. Okay, so I guess the Jenny Wiley Trail, you can either do that, which I was already at the top, so it wasn't a problem. But I seen where it broke off into 2 places. And then there was another spot, I don't think I even recorded it, just because you don't need to see everything, you need to come sit yourself. But the Tecumseh overlook was really cool. And then just still heading back towards camp. I don't know who built the steps, but that took some doing. So you guys are badasses and badass women, whoever participated. Good job. That was sweet. Can't imagine carrying railroad ties up here. Might have been able to get like some sort of ATV, but I don't know. Good job either way. Of course, always be respectful of cemeteries. Seems like an odd place for one, but must be getting close to the campground now. I can hear people again. It's a fat squirrel. Still fast though. See some of the fall colors. So here's the other part of the Jenny Wiley Trail. The part I did comes out over there, but I'm not gonna do this part today. We'll hit that up tomorrow.
The next day, we did the other half of the trail, starting at the shelter and walking to the campground. Halfway through, you can see we break off to the Scenic outlook, which is definitely worth the extra quarter mile.
This is the other side of the Jenny Wiley Trail. Had my wife drop us off so we can hike back to the campground. Apparently there's a scenic lookout somewhere up here. We've made it to the top of the small hill, but I have a feeling there's much more to climb. Bum, bum, bum. Anybody think a giant mountain lion's been climbing up this tree and living in it? Why is it like that? Did it get struck by lightning? If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. So off of the Jenny Wiley Trail, heading towards the Scenic outlook, as it calls it on the map. We're heading towards that. The blue trail's the Jenny Wiley Trail, so you just kind of go off and keep going. But there's some cool spots up here that's worth seeing. It's like 0.25 miles to the Scenic outlook. Pretty cool.
Oh, look out! Whoa!
So it doesn't really show a trail on the online map to get up here, but here's the Scenic outlook. Oh wow, totally worth it. Look at that view. That's cool. Worth it to do the extra little quarter mile hike. Anybody know what that is? Let me know. Trail keeps going, but we're going to turn around and go back this way.
Lots of different trails up here, so make sure you stay on the one that you want to be on. As you can see, Jenny Wiley State Park Resort has some beautiful trails. In this video, we showed you some of the highlights of the Jenny Wiley Trail, but there's much more to explore. This park might be one of the best kept secrets and even rival some of the Red River Gorge trails. Please like and subscribe if you would like to explore more of Kentucky's parks with us. Have a fantastic day.